Welcome to Pyrion Flax's guide on how to make a Pyrion Flax guide. Well, to make a Pyrion Flax guide, first, of course, you need to find out what your guide is going to be about. So in this case, we're going to use Dota 2. You can use any game you want, but for this, we're just going to do Dota 2, because that's what Pyrion Flax does. Now, you may be asking yourself, you're not Pyrion Flax, you even got a fake-ass accent. Well, that's where you're wrong, because I have, official government documents that state that I am PFlax now. Like, my name is literally changed to Pyrion Flax. Now, since now this is a Pyrion Flax guide made by Pyrion Flax, the second, we're going to get started. But you kind of need an accent to do this, because that's what Pyrion Flax has, is a British accent. I'm not talking about like a Cockney accent or a tea-sucking douchebag accent, but just a regular English accent that moves your mind and your soul. Now mine, of course, does not do either of those because I am not the real PFlax, but I am PFlax for this video. Anyway. So now that we have the accent out of the way, we need art. Art is the main thing that you need to work on for making a Pyrion Flax guide. Now, it doesn't have to be fancy pants, Mona Lisa or anything. What you want is basic art. So close that Photoshop, uninstall Illustrator, and we're just going to open up MS Paint, because that is what real artists use. Now that we have MS Paint open, you can either use the brush tool, or we can use the spray paint tool to give it the little texture that Pyrion Flax's guides have. So now, remember, we want it to be easy on the eyes, bright, annoying colors on a white background. That's really easy on the eyes. Look at it, it's beautiful. So now that we got the art out of the way, and the accent, we need a mascot. So Pyrion Flax uses Skeleton King as his mascot, right? So we're going to use a Dota 2 hero ourselves. So how about Rubik, the Grand Magus? I chose Rubik because he is my favorite hero personally, because he's got a bunch of fancy spells and he can copy other people's spells and make awesome plays. So let's go with Rubik. So, since he is my favorite hero, let's make an example guide about him. But let's do a reminder here. We want to do Dota 2 right now, because if you were to do League of Legends, God forbid you do League of Legends, Pyrion Flax would probably come to your house and say nasty things to you. If I was doing a guide on League of Legends, he would probably call me up on his mobile phone. He would somehow get my number. He would either angrily tweet at me or send me an email and say, "What, you fucking cunt! What are you doing a Pyrion Flax guide on League of Legends? That's bullshit! You know I hate League of Legends. I even said so in one of my videos. It was on the Pudge video, actually. Why don't you go rewatch it if you're such a fucking fan of mine, you fucking twat?" So, I don't want to do that. I don't want Pyrion Flax to be mad at me for making a League of Legends guide, a Pyrion Flax League of Legends guide, because that would be stupid. Because he hates it, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to stick with Dota 2. I keep saying this, but I'm just going to say it one more time. Dota 2. Okay? So now we have a game. We have a mascot. Let's do the guide on Rubik. We'll do an example guide, because I don't want to do a guide on Rubik, because I'm just going to leave that for the man himself. This is a guide on Pyrion Flax guides. So, we want to do, a guide on Rubik. So what we'd want to do is make little comments on how fun the hero is, or how fucking stupid and OP and broken this piece of shit hero is. But, we want to go over his story and his background and why, he does the things he does. So, for example, since Rubik likes to steal people's spells, he got inspiration from his old favorite Super Nintendo game, Kirby's Superstar. And ever since he met Kirby, he was like, wow, I really want to grow up and be like Kirby. So he learned how to steal people's spells. And, so now he knows every single spell ever if somebody uses it and can copy them. And he secretly wishes he was Kirby, but he's not. Because he doesn't get the cool little flappy suit or the hats or anything. He just gets the spells. So, now that we got all that sorted out, we need to go over his abilities. So, for example, we'll do just one ability right now. We'll say his telekinesis spells. It lifts people off the ground and stuns them. And remember, make sure to put little witty dialogue on the side of the picture of the spell that says what he does. Like, here's a couple of examples right here. Now, we've gone over everything we pretty much need, but now we need the icing on the sweet Pyrion cake. You don't need to do this, but, you don't need your house, or you don't need your balls between your legs, but they're really nice to have. So, let's make a small song about the hero. But, since it's a PFlax guide, on a PFlax guide, let's make a song about Pyrion Flax. So here it goes. His name is Pyrion, the master of toast. All you punkers missing your boast. You better fucking realize that he's the master, and you are all stupid bastards. Pyrion Flax, gonna play some toads. Pyrion Flax, gonna buy a motorboat. I'd like to give a shout out to Pyrion Flax for letting me do this spoof of a guide on his guides, and wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors of Dota 2, and if anyone feels like playing any games or anything, my Steam name is BeesKneesMcGee. I'll put it in the description. It's the same as my YouTube name. So looking forward to hearing about your feedback about this video. And if you would like any more spoofs on anybody, let me know in the comments. Send me a tweet at @JiggleBilly. I'll post it in the description too. Thanks everybody.